Hello guys and welcome to another video. Before we start off the video, I want to just mention that because you guys requested a Discord server, I gave you a Discord server. I'll leave the link in the description and I will also make a community post. So if you want to chat with me, give me any video ideas or just hang out, you can join the Discord server. Now, let's actually begin with the video. As you can see, we're playing Lithuania, one of my favorite countries to play in Hearts of Iron 4. And for the next focus, we want to reconvene the Seimas. Now, as you can see, we have some problems. We have the Iron Wolves, led by Mr. Voldemort. Now they're the fascist party. We have agrarian society, underfunded military, the Seiams who just give us bad stability. We don't even have our capital, but we could turn this around. So now with this focus done, we want to very quickly get rid of Mr. No-Nose Voldemort, because if we don't, well, the Iron Wolves will try to cool our country. And there goes the Iron Wolf. Now what we want to do is Lithuanian preservationism, because we want to crown a king. Yes, we will crown a king. And we will in fact restore the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And there we go, we can get our king. And long live the king. Now as you can see, he gives us pretty good stats, but I want to integrate the opposition so that, you know, I can get some better advisors. Yeah, it's worth it for this guy. So now we will establish the royal guards, because we need somebody to guard the king. So with that out of the way, why not just coup the country? And there we go, our glorious king has taken power. So now all we have to do is support monarchism in Poland. Now how this basically works is it's like the Poland decisions to annex Czechoslovakia. You have to slowly but surely raise your influence in Poland and then eventually get them. Now I really do like the Kingdom of Lithuania, because it's the best focus tree, pretty much, if you want to, if you want to restore the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And now we could begin the decisions. I really like to sway away the Polish generals, propagandize the monarchist sentiment. And yeah, investing is pretty good, even though it does remove your factories. It's worth it so you can get them as quick as possible. And we can even begin working on our, well, underfunded military and agrarian society. And the factories go brrrr. And there we go, because I stockpiled a lot of political power, we're almost done with this. So let's see if this little thing will work. And because we had so much monarchy support, they just, they just accepted, so now it's time to restore the Commonwealth. This is a glorious day for both Poland and Lithuania. Look at us reunited. Now the good thing is the earliest you get Poland, the better it is for you. Now let me just look at their templates. Yeah, their templates are way better than ours. So now we need to only annex the Baltics, and we already get cores on them. And we also finally got ourselves industry. Now, actually, the good thing about the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and forming it as Lithuania is because, well, first of all, Germany bypasses Danziger War, because to do Danziger War, actually, Poland needs to exist, and Poland doesn't exist. And we also bypass all of the Danzig shenanigans, which you have to remilitarize it, you have to ban the Nazi party, yada yada. So we get straight to the point, which is very cool. Yeah, this war really shouldn't be easy. Yeah, so this war really shouldn't be this difficult. They're just some little Baltics. And we could finally get rid of our agrarian society. And hippity hoppity, the Baltics are now my property. So what we want to do now is prepare for the Great Menace. But because we did the Great Red Menace, but because we did this, so early in the game, we actually have a lot of time to prepare. I mean, we have 2 years to prepare, so there should be enough time. In the meanwhile, I think we want to also try to get the railways be a little bit better. And also it appears that all of the Baltic countries did their modernize our industry focuses because they have a lot of factories, which is pretty nice. Now we could try to fight the Germans and give up Memo, but I don't want that. Like, sure, I guess we could fight the Germans, but then the Soviets will come knocking, and it's pretty difficult to fight two-front war. So, you know what? I'm gonna just remove the one civilian factory, and I'm just gonna give it to Memo, to Germany, because, well, they don't get anything from it. Are you happy now? Now, I do like to set up some port guards. It could be very useful because the Soviets will never invade you, and your little fleet that you got from Poland won't really help. You should also get a lot of AA because, well, it has some really good piercing against the Soviet divisions and their tanks. So, and also it helps you with, the strat bombing that the Soviets will be doing to you. And for some reason, every single time I do this, Germany just goes crazy and starts World War II by going around Maginot, which is very weird, and then they will just sort of eat up Czechoslovakia. So, yeah, sort of weird, but as long as they don't demand Danzig, which they won't do, I'm okay with that. We could even begin to, well, reform our army so it's not underfunded. Yeah, you could pick up some some pretty good buffs in this focus tree. Oh, yeah, also the little expedition we had in the Baltics turns out that it's a very good way to get a lot of medals. So yeah, I guess it was worth it. Not only was it easy, we got more cores and factories, we got army XP, and now we even have medals. And, well, the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I feel like I'm in danger. And the Soviets are influencing our politics. How dare they? We must begin banning them. And right after they influenced our politics, they're coming right at us. We only have, well, what, 145 days, but we are ready. We're getting all of our AA systems in place, and we have even begun building fortifications. And here come the Soviets now. After we unpause, yep, as you can see, most of our bubbles are red. There are a few red ones, like here, because this province can just be attacked from so many different angles. But as you can see, and look, they're instantly trying to naval invade us. And Uncle Sam always comes in clutch with his Lend-Lease. So yeah, interestingly, we even won in like the air war over the Baltics. However, they are bombing us in eastern Poland. We just deflected their naval invasion, and the Soviets have already somehow lost a lot of men, but we also don't have much manpower. Now I do have a little bit. I do have some motorized prepared here. Because Minsk, we're gonna have to be smart about this, because we don't have the manpower, nor do we have the industry to completely steamroll the Soviets. However, if we use little concentrated pushes with our motorized, we could perhaps get Minsk, because Minsk is a core state and is a supply hub of theirs. And as you can see, now the front has stabilized. We have unfortunately lost a few tiles here, but we're just right outside Minsk and we should be able to capture the city. Let's see, can we do it? There we go. This is a glorious day for Poland-Lithuania. We have even fought back against the Soviet oppressors. And this is pretty much just green bubble simulator. And just like that, we have another one of the Soviets' supply hubs, and that's Zhytomyr. So we're pretty much just crippling their supply, and I'll try to take this supply hub here. So with the capture of this supply hub, I will now try to encircle all of these Soviet divisions. Let's see how it will go. Well, we didn't get the pocket as big as we wanted, because They fled last second, but yeah, we still got a pretty good pocket. And so our next stop with our motorized will be Kiev. And now we have even captured Kiev. I will try to push up to here, up to Mykolaiv, but I think this might be a little bit too ambitious, but I'm not sure. And there we go, we just got another Soviet pocket. I couldn't record everything because, well, I forgot. But as you can see, these are even more Soviet divisions that we will kill. And well, there we go, another big juicy pocket. Now the Germans have declared war on the Soviet Union, but I kind of want all the spoils for myself, because there's no way they could enter. So I might join, but then again, I think I don't want to join. I mean, it's really over. I've mostly dug in across the Dnieper, and I have green air everywhere. Except over Ukraine, but we're still getting some chaos, so now it's time to crush these Soviet pockets. And after a while, I've set up on the Dnieper line, and I think, I mean, I've got my uh, and after a while, I've said I'm sitting currently on, well, the Dnieper line. I've got a lot of manpower and a lot of equipment, so I'm interested to see how an all-out push will work. Oh, it's doing pretty well. I guess not the best, really. And also, you should probably do this, because I was stupid and I did way too late. You should probably build a collaboration government in the Soviet Union, but I kind of forgot. Now, let's see if we could drive our motorized to Leningrad, because I did capture the supply hub, the supply hub in Pskov, so I'll try to see if I can do anything with that. And we closed the pocket. However, I don't think we'll be able to enter Leningrad, yeah, so we'll just focus on closing the pocket. Man, shout out to Uncle Sam, what is this? 7,000 guns, thank you very much. And now, after taking the local supply hub and killing all of these Soviet divisions, we should be able to walk into Leningrad. And there we go, Leningrad is ours. I mean, pretty much the strategy here is just to, like, slowly but surely take the Soviet supply hubs and just starve them out of supply, and they'll eventually die. However, unfortunately, we do have to go to service by requirement because our manpower is running out. And just like that, another Soviet supply hub falls. Another one. I mean, yeah, these motorized divisions, they're just very good. We just took Smolensk in an instant. And that's the first collaboration government done. Yeah, so it appears that the all-out offensive is going pretty well. We might even make it to Moscow. Let's see. Can we make it to an undefended Moscow? Can we do it? I think we might be able to do it. And... come on, come on. No, they defended it last second. Die. You know what, at this point I've given up to try to fight the Soviet Union, so I'm just gonna invite them to our faction and, well, yeah, I'm gonna have to use Germany's help here. Look at them flood. Look at them going. And there we go, here's the peace deal. As you can see, we have almost all of the score. Now, I did just have to do a second collaboration government on the Soviets, and I just got them off here, which is pretty good. Now let's take all of our cores and our claim. And so guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and well, we managed to cook up a very good peace deal. So what is a French division doing here? As you can see, we got literally everything. Let me just leave the faction. So we have puppets in Russia, Kazakhstan, all of Central Asia, the Caucasus, and we get all of their oil as well. And the only thing that the Germans got is the new Mongol Empire, Reichskommissariat Muscovian, which is literally in Tanatuva. I don't think it's in Moscow, because this is Moscow. And we only had to push like this far, so we didn't have to push past the Euros because of the collaboration government here. And well, as for the most important part, look at the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. It is now big and magnificent. We have regained our glory, and we have even captured some new territories. I guess we could now go to war with the Germans, but I don't feel like doing this right now because they probably have a lot of divisions. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Of course, I'll link the Discord in the description down below if you want to see it, and I will catch you in the next video. Goodbye.